So I was asked, why did I choose to breastfeed over formula? Well, I just feel like it was beneficial for me and my son, and that's the best nutrients that you can give a child, period. Like that's the greatest milk that you can give. Like you don't see cows out here having lambs feed their baby. So that's kind of like the motto that I went with. Like if you can do it, then do it. But if you can't, then it's other ways that you can feed your child, because everybody can't breastfeed. It's hard for a lot of people. It wasn't really that hard for me, so I'm blessed in that category. But it's really hard. Like I have a lot of friends that try to breastfeed and it stress them out, stress them to the point where it's like it make you kind of feel like you failed as a person when that's not the case. It's just really hard. Like if you don't naturally do things, it's like taking you out your comfort zone, and it's hard. Like it's so hard. It was hard for my cousin, and I watched her try. Like while we was at the hospital, I watched her try. She pumped and pumped and pumped, and she probably got like less than 1 ounce. So it is stressful, and it puts a lot of stress on the body. It put a lot of stress on you, and if you don't have a great support system, yes, it could do mental damage, because you feel like you're not good enough as a parent. You feel like you're not good enough as a mother. It's kind of like, why can't I do this? But if you keep, you keep trying because you really, really, really want to do it, then keep trying, but until you can produce the milk that you want to produce, then there's always a supplement out here for you. And they also have formula that's close to breast milk that you can do, and then you can switch your baby over to breast milk if that's the case. But it is hard, and I'm not gonna sit and make it seem like, oh, it's a bad good. No, because it's not. It's hard. Like I just because something's easy for me doesn't mean that it's easy for other people. Like I'm actually shocked that it's easy for me, and you know I appreciate it, and I feel so blessed that I can do what I prayed about doing, and that I'm glad that I did do what I said I was going to do. I'm glad I took the necessary steps in the beginning of my pregnancy, because they don't educate you on that. They don't tell you what you need to do in order for your milk to produce like need be. So it is hard, and then with us being young, they just brush it off like, oh, they won't do it for long anyway because we're young, so they feel like, oh, she want to do this, or she want to go out and do this, and if she breastfeeds, she won't be able to do that. That's not true. It's not true. So you can't let other people's stereotypes be pushed off on you and discourage you, because it's always a way. As well as I have done certain steps after, like post pregnancy, to keep my milk flowing and to keep it healthy and to keep it coming consistently. So I don't pump every 2 hours. I've never pumped every 2 hours. Sometimes I forget to pump for the whole day, but it doesn't take away from the fact that I still produce milk. And it's not true that if you don't pump every 2 hours, your milk will dry up. That's not true at all. Like at all. For nobody. It don't matter how easy it is for you. That's not true. Like sometimes you just need to chill out, because if you stressing and you putting a lot of stress on your body, then you won't be able to pump, because your body is not going to it's not going to transfer that energy to your baby, because everything that you, even when you're pregnant, that now for you, those of you who are watching who are pregnant right now, please keep your energy positive. Please stay in a positive space, because everything that you're feeling, that's transferring to your baby. And your baby will either come out a crybaby, mad, or mean, depending on how you are. Like just try your hardest to be happy, because that will give you a happy baby. I'm so serious. The happier you are, the happier your baby will be. Do not stress, do not be miserable, do not be sad, because your child is feeling all of the emotions that you are putting into your body. So that is so important. Like forget what Billy Bob and John and Jaquan and all of them is talking about. Like do what you gotta do for you. You are carrying another human being, and everything that you are feeling, everything that's going on around you is that energy is transferring to your baby. Try your hardest to stay stress free, and if you have a friend that is willing to take care of all your problems, then by all means let your friend know, because you have to, like, it's so important. You have to, like, just stay positive. Don't let nobody get into your circle. And that's with breastfeeding too. The more people you let get under your skin and get to you, you're not gonna be able to pump that milk like you want to, because your your body is not gonna allow you to transfer that to your child, to your seed. Like they not. So if you're in a stressful environment, get out, because even if you feel like you can't, you can. It's a way that you can mentally block out things. Just do it. Do what you can for your seed. I'm telling you, it's so beneficial. It's so beneficial. And the moment you stop stressing, and drink water, drink water. I cannot stress that. Water, 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 water. Drink water. I go through cases of these in a day. Like, drink water. You have to drink water. Hydrate your body so that you can produce the milk that you need to produce. Like, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Even if you're not pregnant, hydrate your body. Like, oh my God, drink water. You have to. It's so important. It's important for life, period. Like, just drink water. So they also have lactation cookies. They're not the best. I've stumbled upon some that's better. They're they I, I don't want to say delicious. They okay. They're good compared to the rest of them, and it's by Milk Makers. So yeah, it's oatmeal chocolate chip. Those pretty much are the better cookies. If you don't know how to make them yourself, I would lean towards them. And also, mother's milk tea is a blessing. It help that, and the cookies and water and fenugreek seed, like fenugreek seeds, the either the powder or the peel, that's that's a wonder too. And literally my milk has tripled what I was making before. And if you feel under the weather and you feel like, oh, I can't breastfeed right now because my baby gonna get sick, that's not true either. But what you should do is get you a smoothie maker, or like a blender if you have a blender, or a bullet. Put you some kale, some beets, some apples, and I do grapes, but make a little tart. But it'll help, because kale is disgusting. So it's very, very strong. It's really nasty. Beets are nasty by itself. So kale and beets, nasty. It's nasty, but it's beneficial. And the apple kind of like cut the cut the nastiness, so it's not as nasty, but it's beneficial, and it'll help you feel better quicker, and it'll help produce like more nutrients to your baby. So those are kind of like some little tips in what I do. But I chose to breastfeed because it was the best option for me. It did great things for my body. It's kind of it's kind of making me get smaller than what I want to be, but I know that it's it's going to help me stay in shape. It's going to help me like do what I need to do as a person. It's going to help me eat more, because sometimes I just be like, don't have an appetite. And that's, a lot of girls can say, well, I'm not really hungry, because I feel like it's a moody thing with females. Like, it's really moody. Sometimes you are starving, and then most times it's like you done ate all day and you're not hungry. But it's helping me consciously eat more, because I know that I got to do double for me and my baby. Not eat double, but I have to work, twice as hard for me and my son. So when do I plan on stop breastfeeding? So most people are very ignorant when it comes to breastfeeding. It does not mean that your baby is on your nipple at all times. Breastfeeding comes in several different categories. Like, you can breastfeed your baby and they never touch your nipple. Like, you just strictly pump and they only drink from the bottle. And I know plenty of mothers that do that. And then you have mothers that do both, bottle and breast. Like me, I do bottle and breast. At nighttime when we sleep, I do breast because it's more convenient than me getting up making a bottle when I could just, feed him right then and there. So no, I do not partake in alcoholic beverages. No, I do not partake in recreational activities, because I know that will have a negative effect on my baby. And some people say that it don't. I don't know that, so I'm not going to trust that it might. Like, it might not. I'm not going to take that chance. I'm going to do what I know is right by him, so that I don't ever have to worry about, oh, is this what, like, oh, is he sick because of this? No, I don't have to worry about none of that. But they do. they definitely do have strips. So if you do go out and have a great time, you go party, you go drinking, they do have alcohol strips where you can test your breast milk so you will know whether to save it or dump it. So they have so many different things out that help you still live your life and still be a mom at the same time. I just personally choose not to do that. I still live my life. I feel like I don't have to get drunk to have fun. I don't have to be high to have fun. I like just plain Jane fun. So that I'm different when it comes to that. I feel like I can do my 16 months, and then after the 16 months, if I want to drink, then I can have one. So, yeah. But yeah, 16 months is kind of like the recommended time. I know mothers who had their kid on breast milk for 5 years. That's their preference. I don't see like how that would help. I could see 2 years. A lot of black mothers do 2 years. I see where that can be extremely beneficial. But my doctor told me 16 months was what she recommended. I might do longer, but as of right now, I'm just sticking with the 16 months because I'm going to transition him to almond milk. So, you know, and my son is really, advanced for his age at the moment. So I'm not even sure if he even still gonna need it, but I'm not gonna take no chances. So, but I hope you enjoyed my video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Yes, I'm new, but I still like subscribers. And thank you for those who did subscribe after my first video. I appreciate you guys, and look for more to come from